Hello fellows, it's time for another video. We have the start of yet another season, and as we take a look at the standings here, we can see right away the thing that pops out is the Cleveland Cavaliers, who only have 3 losses and a 26.5 point differential with LaMelo. They almost won the title last year, and they're probably going to win it this year unless someone makes some trades and something changes. The Brooklyn Nets are in the 2 spot though with Jalen Green and Boncaro. The Bulls take the 3 spot with SGA. Zion and the Magic take the 4 spot. Garland and the Hawks take the 5 spot. And then the Hornets are in the 6th spot with Maxey, Scotty Barnes. Followed by the Celtics, Sixers, Knicks, Pistons, Pacers, Heat, Wizards, Bucks, and the Raptors, who only have 4 wins and a minus 18.8 point differential. But if you think that's bad, check out the West. The Spurs with a minus 30 point differential. We'll take a look at them in a second. But first, the number 1 seed, the Jazz, with Luka and Moss leading the way. I don't know why he's starting at 73 overall. The Warriors are in the 2 spot here with Ja Morant and Brandon Miller. The Nuggets are in the 3 spot, with Wemby. Finally a good year for the Nuggets, it seems like. We've been waiting for that for a while. The Lakers take the 4th spot with Cade. The Suns are in the 5 spot after they acquired Jamal Murray to go with Siakam and Jarrett Allen. They're shaping up to be a really good team this year. Then we have the Blazers at 6 with Giddey, followed by Rockets, Mavs, Kings, Sonics, Grizzlies, Thunder, Wolves, Outlaws, and the Spurs with just an abysmal starting lineup. Easily the worst record in the league thus far. We'll take a look at league leaders now. For season stats, it looks like Jalen Green of the Nets is leading the way in terms of scoring at 32. He's 5 points above second scorer, who's Jokic, followed by Moss and Doncic, who are both on the same team, which is pretty crazy. Then Scoot Henderson at 5th, LaMelo at 6th, followed by Cade, Buskin, Wemby, Garland, Tatum, Morant, George, Mitch. Is that Keontae George? Dang, Keontae George, 23 points per game. For the Grizzlies, I believe he's on. For rebounding, Jarrett Allen leads the way. A lot of good rebounders this year. Duran, Mobley, Wemby, Greg Day. He's on the Knicks, good rebounder. As well as Rich Smalls of the Jazz, who's still grabbing over 10 boards. For assists, we have 3 guys over 10 right now. That would be Morant, Garland, and Ball, followed by Luka, Giddey, Amen, Anthony Black, Scoot, also averaging 9.1. Definitely some good passing this year in the league. Anthony Black is leading the way in steals, followed by Jokic. Blocks is Claxton. Turnovers is Anthony Black. Fouls is Christos Durinkas. Field goal percentage is Zion leading the way this year. I'm surprised it's not Duran with Jarrett Allen. It's usually one of those guys. And for 3-point percentage, Pod is leading the league right now, followed by Monte Day, Grady Dick, Patrick Baldwin Jr. Wemby is up there. So yeah. Now let's check out. I guess we will do. Show free agents. Jalen Williams wants. I have to go to a team that doesn't have players. So he wants about 11. Koklo wants about 6. Prosper wants 7. The other Williams wants 7. Basley wants a minimum. Beasley wants 3.74. Joseph wants 1.67. McGowan wants 2. Then we have Man Richards, George. Scroll for a second here. DeRozan is a free agent. He wants a minimum if someone wants to offer him. But yeah, that's about it for free agents. Let's take a look at who wants an extension. So far, it looks like, start with the Sixers here. Wiseman wants about 20. Noel wants a minimum, and Gafford wants a minimum for the Sixers. No one for the Bucks, as we saw. For the Bulls, Bane wants 16. Podol, Jakob Poeltl. That's how you say it. Minimum. That's going to be fun. LaMelo wants $43 million. Fair amount for him for sure. Nembhard wants a minimum. Jalen Johnson and Peyton Watson both want about 4. Looks like Moody wants about 5 for the Hawks. Ooh, a lot of guys willing to extend here for the Heat. Davis wants 19, Irving wants 27, Bruce Brown wants a minimum, Diallo wants a minimum, and Chris Duarte wants about 3. McBride for the Hornets will take a minimum. Luka will extend for the Jazz on about 47 per year. Anthony Edwards will extend for the Kings on 39 per year. Suggs about 11. Zach Collins wants a minimum. Pokuševski wants about 3, and Kispert would take a minimum for the Lakers. For the Magic, Şengün wants 26, and Beal will extend for a minimum. JT Thor for the Mavs. Jalen Green for the Nets, who's currently leading the league in scoring. Trey Mann and Josh Green for the Nuggets. No one for the Pacers. It looks like Jordan Nwora, Josh Christopher, and Cat, who wants about 40 for Las Vegas. Aaron Gordon wants just 10. That's pretty fair for him. Hardy wants 17. Bagley wants a minimum. Drew wants 3, and Nassar Little wants a minimum. Nobody for the Rockets. Bassey for the Spurs will take a minimum. Houston for the Suns, and Jamal Murray will extend. Wow, he does not want a lot of money. I would sign that extension right now if I were Frank. I don't know why he does not want more money. Pretty crazy. Shamet wants a minimum, and Marcus Smart wants a minimum. I can't believe that Murray only wants 13. CJ McCollum wants a minimum for the Wolves. Jaylen Brown will extend for the Blazers, as will Paul Reed, who wants a minimum, and Ben Simmons, who wants a minimum. Isaac and Trent wants about 10. Isaac wanted that min for the Warriors. And then finally, Randall wants about 18, and Franz wants 27 for the Washington Wizards. Let's show picks here. Obviously, the Sixers have saved up quite the store of picks. A lot of Sonics picks for the Sixers. The Bucks, who I think still have the most picks in the league, although there might be another team toward the end that has more. I can't remember. Grizzlies with a good amount. Spurs. I think the Spurs have the most picks between them and the Sonics, Grizzlies. Who was it? The Bucks. Yeah, the Bucks. Okay. Now, what else do I need to show? We will go ahead and show every team's stats, and then I'll show cap tables. Keep forgetting to start with the Sixers here. So scroll over and start. Levine averaging 17. I know a lot of teams could like to use another scorer. The Bucks, the Bulls here with SGA, still playing pretty well. Maybe they'll have a shot at another title, although they'll have to get past the super team Cavs. Cavs are going to be a tough team to beat this year. There's always the question, if you're a Justin, of do you just stay where you're at and not mess with anything and say like, hey, my team is so much better than every other team that I'll just wait it out and try to get myself a title? Or do you stay aggressive and try to keep making good trades and try to keep improving? It's an interesting strategy. Interesting to see which way they'll go. The Jazz here were the 1 seed out west with Luka and Monte Day, who were like the 3rd and 4th leading scorers in the league. The Knicks with the other Day, Greg Day, who was one of the leading rebounders, I believe. The Lakers, the Magic here, are going to make another run at it with this team. They acquired Bradley Beal. The Mavs, Nets, who are the 3 seed out east, 2 seed maybe. They're having a really good year. Same with the Nuggets, who are finally having a good year with Wemby. The Outlaws, who are, I believe, the second to worst team out west, in contention for the top pick. It's going to be fun to see where they land in the lottery this year. Then we have the Raptors, who are tanking as well. The Rockets. I might have a trade with the Rockets right after I make this video, by the way. We'll see. The Suns, who added Jamal Murray. They're definitely going to be a playoff team this year. I think they were last year also with just Jared Allen. The Wolves, who are in full rebuild mode with Hank. The Wolves also have like $100 million in cap space. Pretty crazy. The Warriors. And finally the Wizards here with Halliburton and Trae Young. I'm probably just going to mute and show cap tables and then in this video because I don't really have anything else to say. But thank you guys for watching and good luck. We will see you in the next one. Enjoy the cap tables.